sucker to test, pimp, but too large and we way too fresh. Work well with. They quick to check a lane like a game of chess. You wanna be better, bring your best. Cause we be standing in your front yard yelling. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All my hot girls yelling. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Front the back gate yelling. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the front yard yelling. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All my hot girls yelling. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Front the back gate yelling. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Oh.
Just outside of the nation's capital in nearby Landover, Maryland. Welcome in. We're getting a look at the enormous Northwest Stadium. Today, a couple of rivals from the NFC East squaring off. It's the New York Giants and the Washington Commanders. Punter Tress Way set to get this one started. And off we go from Northwest Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Tackle made by Juwan Bentley.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Russ now from the gun. Like a good target throw. Neighbors is there. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Giants will have a first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Staying between the tackles with Tracy. He'll get 2 yards, and that brings up 2nd down.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. Fighting for all he can, partner, but this play is not going to get past the line. It's going to be 3rd down. Wilson now from the gun. It's on target to Johnson. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Handoff to Tracy. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Wilson, a quick throw, complete. This one doesn't get much, down to the 41. Tackle made by Trey Amos. This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5. From the gun, it's Wilson. Pass complete to Robinson. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. They are now set for 1st and 10. Wilson to throw it. He's got a screen to the running back. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Throwing again. Here's Wilson. Has him on the quick hitter. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. Third and 4 coming up now. Russ is cooking again. And he will score. Touchdown, New York! The Giants finish up an excellent opening series. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. Gano ends the point after. And the Giants take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1-for-1. Gano ready to send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
And they're on 35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Play fake here. Daniels. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
That is not a good omen at all. You spend so much time, Kate, on the first 15 plays, and that first play, you've rehearsed it in your head over and over as a quarterback, as an offensive line. You never, ever want to go backwards, have such a negative play, but now you got to flush it and quickly move on.
And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
3rd and long for Daniels. He beams one deep right side. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Colson and Debo's got it. And the Giants will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with a pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum. Well, it's an early runaway.
This one misses the tight end. And now they face 2nd down. Throwing again is Russ. Completed over the middle. He takes this up to around the 46, and that's going to leave him a yard at most from that marker on 3rd down.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
2 yards on the pickup, and it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Ross off the play fake. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
That's a pretty cool look right there of the kind of coverage you're going to see when you play man-to-man. And that down and distance, you've got to be sharp on the outside. That DB certainly was.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Shotgun snap for Wilson. Rolling into enemy territory. And they make the tackle at the 38. Give him 13 on that play. And the Giants will have a 1st down. New set of downs for him at the 38. A give to Tracy up the middle. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
how our first quarter will end as that pass falls incomplete. We're through one quarter of this opening weekend of football. 7-0 is our score. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Welcome back. We'll begin this second quarter with the Giants in possession. They'll need a big play to continue a nice drive. It's third and very long. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. The rookie out of UCLA in on the stop. On fourth down, we'll see Graham Gano lead the Giants field goal unit out. This a 52-yard attempt from the left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And this one is center chains. Couldn't have hit that much better.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. And they're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
You'll hear defensive coaches all the time really ask their players to pull the trigger. Read, react, diagnose, and when you see it, go fire away. And that's exactly what the defense does to take away that screen.
He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Just about every play in an NFL game usually has a protagonist and antagonist, a good and a bad. The good there, the courage of that wide receiver. The bad, just could not haul it in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Now Daniels to throw. He puts everything behind this one. And they really went for it on third down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing fourth down.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Fields this one at the 3. They found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up. Giants lining things up. First and 10. On the handoff, this is Tracy. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
And the Giants first down.
The drive picks up here. First and 10. They send one of the tight ends in motion right. Now here's Cam Scannaboo on the ground. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. It's a gain of 12 there. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost. He busts those tackles.
And they aren't going to like this. They went to the zone read and it winds up losing them 3 yards.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
They'll go left side with Tracy, and he'll get them enough for a first down.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there, making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
On the handoff, here's Scannaboo. And he's brought down by a collective effort there, only 1 yard on the carry.
I mean, they got positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
2nd and 8. On the left side. Still has some space inside the 35. We will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
Well, things weren't about to end after the first hit or the second. This tight end had a vision for what he wanted to happen after the catch, and he was going to take on all comers to try to make it a reality.
From the gun, it's Tracy. Allen continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Finds him over the middle. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Giants will have a first down.
First down, Giants.
We've hit the 2-minute warning now from the nation's capital. The Giants with a chance to boost their lead. All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10. It's Tracy on the carry. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game. This one's quickly mocked up, too.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners, too.
Here's Wilson to the air. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Throwing on 3rd, Wilson. He brings it in. And he drives this forward to the 6.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down. It took a great defensive effort to do it. Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
To throw, Daniels. Hits him on the out route. Rolling into enemy territory. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, it can transform a short completion into a big play.
Daniels on 1st down. Setting up the running back screen. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
Here's Konsky Merritt on the carry. And the defense holds him at the 2. Brock, he can't get beyond the line. Still a couple yards short of that end zone. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Got it. Ready.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal.
Ready. Pat the 60.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal. final timeout taken by the Commanders. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
It's 3rd and goal.
Now from back at the 4, here's 3rd and goal.
Ready? 19, Charger, 19.
Here's Daniels. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked by Abdul Carter. Reaches the 40. Hits the 20. And the Giants will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return.
And what a huge bonus on top of the takeaway. Not only did you steal the possession, but you immediately, Kate, flip this field and give your teammates a golden opportunity to punch it in for 6. And if they score quickly, you put that opposing offense right back out there, steal really from that interception.
So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Fielded at the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's go.
They run. It's Krosky Merritt. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
That's kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Out of the gun, Daniels. That's low and bounces short of his man. First time this game they've looked to him. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Ready?
8 yards to go.
Go. Go.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
The issues this offense has been having, well, they extend well beyond 3rd down today. You just look up that big goose egg on the scoreboard, but now time's not on their side either.
For the Commanders.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
1st and 10. At their own 41-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. They run. Here's Tracy. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Russ now from the gun. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
That's a throw at this level with so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. It's on target to Johnson. Now here he goes down the right sideline. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants push their lead further to start the half. The nose point after is good. And the Giants stretch the lead to 23. Send this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Get it. Ready.
Throwing now, Daniels. Looking underneath, and the back brings it in. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Here we go. Here we go.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked up by Deontay Banks. And the Giants will return this well into the red zone before he's brought down.
You know, Kate, once you've thrown a couple picks, it's easy to become check down, Charlie. Right, just throw it underneath and not take any more risk because you don't want to throw what he just did, his 3rd interception of the game. It's time to protect the football at all costs. And if not, well, that backup better get ready.
Running this with Tracy. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. They go right back to Tracy. They stuck with him and got the same results. He is stopped at the line once again to quickly bring up 3rd down.
Absolutely no fear in his game. Even one of the smaller defenders out there, he isn't afraid to go charging into all those linemen and dish out some physical play himself to make that stop.
380. Start.
3rd and long for him here. Got a man and Neighbors has it. And in, touchdown New York. The Giants pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Gano for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Giants continue piling onto this lead. Ready to send this away. This return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go. Start.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you can see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The 2 were right there. That's positive yards.
And he's brought down at the 30, right near that line of gain.
The 30-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up
3rd down, 1 yard to go. Daniels now. He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play. Jar it loose, incomplete. Couldn't find Deebo Samuel on that throw. And that brings up 4th and short.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that 3rd down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
Flying forward, it's Elliott. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. So the run doesn't get the yardage. It's a turnover on downs.
And what a battle of wills we just got to see. Fighting in the trenches on a 4th down run. Trying to play conservative, keep it on the ground to power it across. but there was no overcoming a front just as equally motivated to get off the field.
This is Tracy, and their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
What? 280. Start.
Here's Tracy once more. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage, so 3rd down now.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Commanders with an extra DB out there to defend this 3rd down.
Start.
Coming left is Tracy, and their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. 2 yards to the pickup. They're going to be left with 4th and 4. The Giants readying to punt, and they're going to send out the lefty, Jamie Gillen, for the kick. And this one never had a shot. It's well over the goal line and the end zone entirely, and that'll be a touchback. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. A run, it's Krosky Merritt. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand at thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is you put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road to what looked like a very plain play.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Cowboy 80.
From the 23. He puts some air under it deep down the left. Big gain downfield. He makes it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. Tucker adds the PAT. And the Commanders trail by 23 now. The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Here's a return from the 7. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. They've got 1st down from the 31. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. It's a gain of 3 for him, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 34. Dump off caught by his back. Breaks the tackle, still going. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's Giants football, and they've got to feel pretty good about this score entering the 4th. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Here's Tracy. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
From the gun, it's Wilson. He completes it in traffic. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. They get 13 on the pickup. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
And the Giants first down.
This is Scandal, left side. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
Well, once we saw them on a collision course with one another, we know how inertia works. The bigger man, he wins.
A handoff to Tracy. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. They get about 4 there. Need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6. Wilson now from the gun. Pass brought in by Slayton. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Well, bless his heart. Where some quarterbacks look off double coverage and check it down, this guy just attacks it head on. And why wouldn't he if he's capable of beating it for that kind of result?
Now running with Devin Singletary. And there's a sign of life from the ground game. He's full with a nice pickup. 7 yards there, and that brings up 2nd down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Looky here, you don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you recycle it, save it for later, for that next 3rd down coming.
On first down, this is Singletary. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Landover. Giants looking like they'll start this season with a win. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Driving forward with Scandal. 5 yards on the play. They can just do that again. 3rd and 2 coming up.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
3rd down on from Singletary. Only a yard that time. It forces 4th and 1.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense that just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, it sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
We always call it the best formation in football, Brock. They're going to line up to take that knee and run out some clock. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here. All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. Play fake here, Daniels. It's a big strike downfield to Samuel. There he goes, right sideline. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders putting up points in a game decided. Deebo Samuel, the touchdown. The Commanders leaving their offense on the field. We got a 2-point try coming up. Oh, he's got a man open, complete. And he's almost there, but no, they stop him at the last moment. Wow, he's going to be just inches shy of that 2-point conversion. Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And the Giants come up with that kick. They're going to hold on to the victory in this one. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down.
Good.
They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here. Lining up to take a knee on second down. So it's a win for the visiting Giants. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. It's a well-earned win for the Giants. As with that, we sign off from D.C.
This speech is my recital. I think it's very vital to rock around. That's right. On time. It's tricky. It's tight. Here we go. It's tricky to rock around. To rock around. That's right. On time. It's tricky. It's tricky. 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 It's tricky to rock around. To rock around. That's right. On time. It's tricky. 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 I met this little girlie. Her hair was kind of curly. Went to her house and out. I had to leave real early. All they just say is, or spend some time and rock a rhyme. I said it's not that easy. It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time it's tricky. How is it, B? It's tricky, tricky. It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time it's tricky. Tricky. In New York, the people talking try to make us rhyme. They really hawk, but we just walk because we have no time. And in the city, it's a pity, cause we just can't hide. Tinted windows don't mean nothing, they know who's inside. It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time it's tricky. How is it, B? Tricky. It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time it's tricky. Tricky, huh? When I wake up, people take up mostly all of my time. I'm not singing, phone keep ringing, cause I make up a rhyme. I'm not bragging, people nagging, cause they think I'm a star. Always tearing what I'm wearing, I think they're going too far. A girl named Carol follows Daryl every gig we play. Then de-dissed her and dismissed her, now she's jocking Jay. I ain't lying, girls be crying, cause I'm on TV. They even bother my poor father, cause he's down with me. It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time it's tricky. How is that? Tricky. It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time it's tricky. We don't use assume on your own. They all fuck up and lots, but we just leave it alone. It's like that, y'all, but we don't quit. You keep on rock shot, cause this is it.
I'm in a tunnel, foot on the gas. I see these demons, hoping I crash. All that I wanted, like the last laugh. Gotta move fast, get to the bag. I saw the signs for so long. Just a reminder to hold on. Ain't gonna cry or go home. Stay strong, yeah. Walls keep closing in. I keep going in. See that I'm gonna be the first, but they praying that I won't let. And you know that I get better when I wanna get better. I get
The new season starts now. I'm Scott Hansen, and you are tuned in to the brand new EA Sports Weekly Recap for Week 1. Lots to get you caught up on. Why don't we start out in Indianapolis? The Colts at home to take on the Miami Dolphins. And let's sit back and watch Devon Ncaa. He gets a seal here and a seal here, and up the alley he goes. Next up, Duval County, Jacksonville, Florida. Let's check in on the Jaguars. They're playing host to the Carolina Panthers. And it's Trevor Lawrence. This is going to be a 41-yard touchdown. Got one more to show you. Let's go to Denver. It's the Broncos taking on the Tennessee Titans. And here's the veteran, Courtland Sutton. One of his 2 touchdown catches in the game coming right here. So that'll put a bow on this one. For all the hardworking men and women here in Orlando, Scott Hansen saying good night. We'll see you next week right here on EA Sports.